Good morning, guys. Welcome to Wholesome and Natural Living. I'm Maudlin, and I live in Zone 7B in New York. So this morning, I do this stroll just in my garden to my backyard because gardening is therapeutic. I have a video about that. And I've been noticing little insects, and not in my balcony garden, my towers, but I have aphids in my main garden, and you have no idea how that felt because my garden currently is thriving. And so it's been it's been difficult, like, watching them like all over my plants. And this is one of my first solution to this, but please do comment and share if you have effectively dealt with aphids. This is my um, third year gardening, really, like, my most productive year, especially with the main garden. So this is my first time encountering, like, problematic insects. So this is what I have behind me, the solution that I created. So I'm going to share that with you. And then I'm going to take you to my garden as I just, spray on them. And then the second plan is to water ladybugs. But I'm going to see how the soap and water works first. And then we'll take it from there. But yeah, problems in the garden. So this is what I have. I have soap in there. So this is the solution that I have. Soap, Castile soap, and then I have in there neem oil, and then I have cayenne pepper. I think there was another oil that I could have used, but that's what I have right now. So that's what I'm going to spray my plants on. These are all no fillers, just, healthy solutions, and then we'll see how that goes. So guys, here it is. This is my tomato area, and these things fly and they jump, and they've been in this area that I've been neglecting. So maybe this is my own fault, but do you see this, the row of them on this plant, which is not really, so now they're flying because I'm spraying them. um but you see that they're flying, so I don't want them to go on my actual plants. Let me show you what I'm doing. I hope this works because it has to. So there you go, seeing them. So I have to do this all over the garden. So also take the opportunity to show you guys that I already have some tomatoes coming. Oh my goodness. See, there's one right there. And I'm gonna spray it and they fly. So I don't know if this is the most effective way. People do say there's another one that you have to actually get like something to like squish them with in addition to the soapy water. But see, this is my own fault for neglecting this area, and I think it's just I gave them the perfect environment to kind of thrive because I've been neglecting that area of my garden. So for new viewers, my garden, this is my main garden. It's really my backyard. I'm fortunate enough to have a big backyard that I can separate segment rather, an area for growing food. And so on this side, I have raised beds because it's much easier to maintain because it's a lot with weeds. And eventually I'm going to like amend it and make sure I have maybe fabric to cover inside the garden to make it more manageable. But not that I'm complaining, but it's a full-time job, um, maintaining a garden. So I let that area on that side kind of just unmaintained and focus more like inside the garden, what's inside the raised beds. like amending that soil and not really clean up, you know, that mess, that area, because I totally gave up on it. But that has allowed, and I'm kind of scared because that's where I did see a little garden snake. I think that's the real reason. So I've kind of, but when you do that, you really give way to, like, you know, for things to like do take over. So now I think I have to hire someone or solicit help with my husband. I mean, he has been helping me, but I mean like deliberate help, not just, you know, do this only, because this is becoming a big problem. So, but it's all part of learning, you know, learning that to ignore chores and responsibilities. This garden brings me not only joy, but comfort, but also really help us with our grocery bill. So it is important to me to do what I can to maintain it. So yeah, so I've never dealt with aphids before, and some part of me tells me that they're there because there's an environment for them to thrive, this like unmaintained area that I now must deal with, because I have spiders, I have weeds that are going out of everywhere, and I can no longer ignore it. So for now, I'm just going to clean it, spray my plants with the solution that I created, that I showed you guys. Watch them, clean that area first, and then order ladybugs in the meantime, so that I can release them. And I do have some plants that ladybugs do like. So I have plenty of oregano, plenty of herbs that they like. But for now, these aphids are everywhere. They're in my tower that's inside my garden. That's not an aphid, but I'm not gonna spray it. But I saw one there a couple of days ago. That's when I started noticing them. See, right there. I don't know if you can see it. And they fly. I had no idea. I didn't know what they were. Honestly, I had to look it up. But they do fly, so they're able to cover and be everywhere. See, it's a big problem. And I don't know if this is working well. Um, but I share everything with you guys because I really want to build a community, contribute to the knowledge of, you know, maintaining and taking care of a garden, encouraging more people to garden. So I felt that I had to share and how I'm dealing with it, and then ask for help. You know, my method, from what I researched, may not be the best one, but it is what I'm choosing to do right now. The second one, again, will be ordering the ladybugs after I deal with this, because I think that is what is allowing them um, to thrive, which I don't want them to thrive in my garden. So you see, it's a whole pile of mess that I ignored for until I can't ignore it anymore. And it all started when I saw, so this is my neighbors, this is our fence. When I saw plane is going by, it all started when I saw a little garden snake right there. And I abandoned my garden for like 2 weeks. This was a few months ago. But I've also like kind of like not, like I've ignored this area because of that. And now I'm dealing with the consequences. So I have no choice but to spray to get rid of them temporarily, and then clean that area. I see the spider right there. Do you see the spider? I don't know what's under there, but someone's gonna have to help me. And then bring on the ladybugs to permanently deal with it. So that's my update. That's the video this week. I also was planning to do a harvest video because I have so many things coming in. I showed these peppers last time. I have cucumbers coming. we've been eating a lot more salads. So I have cucumbers everywhere, zucchini. Let me show you guys. Look at this big zucchini that I should probably take today because it's really big. Yeah, look at this. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is something. I am so blessed. So yeah, so I have to fight for my garden because there's a lot. This is my biggest zucchini by far, and peppers coming. Yeah, so that's what's going on in the garden. I'm going to continue spraying aimlessly, and then give you guys an update. Hi, thank you so much for watching. I hope shared something valuable. And the most important lesson in this is not to let things go untended to, not maintaining them. And the garden is a great place to learn. I believe nature is our best classroom. So I'm a, I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit uncertain, but I appreciate the lesson. So thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye now.